All right, week 4 comes to its last match, and we've had some crazy series so far. This week 4 has been hyped. It feels like the playoffs before even the playoffs. It's great. So far in the playoffs, we have Hungry Humphreys and Team Terror, and recently joined by the Big Bad Boys. But now, here we are, the last match. We've got alignment of Moon and Sun versus the Frozen Ones. Frozen Ones need just a single win to make the playoffs, while the alignment needs 3. They need a clean sweep of them to make the playoffs. So we almost saw it. We almost saw it with the Ragamuffins. Almost pulled off the reverse spoiler sweep versus the reverse spoilers. Oh, I don't know what I'm saying there. Series versus the Big Bad Boys. They almost pulled it off, but they fell just short, going 2-1. But we'll see. Maybe the alignment can do it. They've got a new strategy here. So let's talk about this strategy. Also, I'm joined in the text, so I'll be reading their messages by the alignment's owner. They already said no undead. Oh no, undead. Yep, the Frozen Ones went undead first. Let me read off the Frozen Ones undead. They went plus 10% resistance, minus 30% XP needed, and plus 25% damage. In his notes, he went. Also, he has a unit advancement of the Ghost to the Wraith. Explanation. My pretty basic setup, similar to what I've been doing this whole time. This is true. He's basically been messing around a little bit, just tinkering with his undead strategy, but just still keeping it in every week. As for the alignment went plus 10% defense, plus 20% defense on flat terrain, and plus 2 strikes, minus 25% defense damage. So going more strikes. So I'll try to be very... No, you put a no as well. I'll try to be very dodgy on many terrains and hard hitting with spells. 70% accuracy. Saurians are weak on flat terrain, therefore 20% on flat. So you're going for heavy dodging and avoiding damage while doing more strikes. You're doing more strikes, but the downside is you're not doing as much damage. So you might be able to dodge a lot. You just won't be doing as much damage. But maybe... I will say, this map is very flat, and you did 20% extra on flat terrain, so you might have lucked out into a very favorable match. We'll see how this goes. First match starts now. Of course, the Saurian team, always have to have the all-Saurian team, so we'll see how this goes. This map's a little bigger, so of course we'll see more units coming in as the game goes on, so it won't all just be Saurians. Oh, you put a note about the 2 strikes? Let me see what it says. Oh, you learned how damage calculation works. Oh, okay, so you saw interesting. So they round up in Wesnoth. That's interesting. So minus 25% damage might not be as bad depending on how much damage the unit does. That makes sense. The Saurians don't do that much damage. I guess they do 4 damage, so they lose just 1 damage. Yeah, that's actually not that bad. No, it's looking back and forth. It's looking very back and forth. There is a Wraith, which I mean I didn't make a note of it. I've been a little more focusing on the recruit bonuses and stuff. But yes, one of those ghosts have already turned into a Wraith. I will note that we actually had 2 different level up strategies played by 2 teams. The Great Monkey Empire and the Frozen Ones both played their undead a lot, but the Great Monkey Empire always turned their undeads into their ghosts into revenants, while Frozen Ones have always been a Wraith enjoyer. They've always been for the Wraith instead of this. So it's interesting to see 2 different ghost enjoyers, basically. But this is an interesting group in the middle. Three Dark Adepts and a Wraith versus a Saurian and a Glider, I believe it's a Glider. That is actually a pretty funny group right there. And the Saurian gets a kill there. That's pretty crazy. Is that a Soothsayer? Oh, they fall there, but they get the kill there. Can he get the kill there? Yep, the Dark Adept gets the kill there. That Dark Adept's also really close to leveling up. He goes back to heal. That Dark Adept's also close to level. These two Dark Adepts are close to level. The Wraith comes in, gets the kill. That Saurian. Oh my word! All those attacks. He does get the kill though. Oh my word! All those attacks. I will say here. I will note. Oh, there's a Dark Adept level up. Becomes a sorceress. I will point out these Saurians. If they could stay in this middle area, they're not doing that much damage to these guys. Their resistance are... Oh, there's a level up there as well. Becomes a skeleton archer, level 2. But I will say they're not doing as much damage to these undead. But what they're doing is they're just outliving. They're tanking, right? They're just tanking damage like crazy. And it's a pretty crazy series. They're not dying. They're just staying alive long enough to slowly whittle down the undead. And what's crazy though is the undead also have 30% less XP. So even though the game gets slowed down, they're slowly gaining more levels. So their chances of them leveling up are also somewhat higher. So that's pretty crazy. We'll see how this goes. This one's pretty back and forth. It is a slow burn matchup. Pun intended, of course, with it being the Drakes. But that Dark Adept, the Dark Wizard in the middle is just doing some high damage though. There is one unit that's able to do some damage to these guys, and that's that one right there. Being able to hold its own. There is a random Saurian skirmisher up there to the north. Don't know what he's really doing. They're just not doing damage. They have a lot of strikes. Yeah, they have a lot of strikes, but just not enough damage. So this one's a crazy first match. This looks like this match definitely feels and looks like the Frozen ones are trying to win. They're trying to win this to get to the playoffs, and the alignment is just holding strong. They're holding on for dear life for that chance to still go to the playoffs. This is pretty crazy. This matchup. But yep, no, they're holding on. This is, yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Let's see. This is just back and forth. I don't really know what to say. It's a slow burn of a match. It is slow. There's so many levels up for the undead of the Frozen ones. But these dragons, these drakes, they're just holding on. There's fire attacks. They're slowly going away at each wraith that shows up. There's an Arsarian Soothsayer being formed. There's a drake getting a kill at the top. Wait, is this the momentum the drakes were looking for? They're finally getting kills. They're finally starting to get numbers in their advantage. Do they have the building advantage? They're 14-7. Yes. It looks like this might be the beginning to the oh wait, does this skeleton level up again? Do we see the infamous? No, we don't. I was gonna say the level 3 bone archer bone has shown up before for the Frozen ones. Was he gonna make his return? But no, he does not make his return. And now the drakes, using their high movement, go back to immediately turn on the offensive and then start getting. Can they get the kill? No, can't get the kill. But they're healing up. They just have more units right now and more buildings. They used that. They just held on, and it looks like just this is what I've noticed with the undead is the undead I think are stronger early game, and if they can make a zombie chain domino effect, the zombie train, then they usually will try and win off that. But I've noticed the drakes, they're not the best early game one, but like you take the game late against the drakes and they will punish you. I've noticed that the drakes are more of a late game one, and if you can take them late, they just get stronger and stronger. It's probably the min max of their resistance is slowly outweighing the damage of the undead, you know. Pair that with their high movement and their ability to just come, you know, just keep staying into the battles. That could definitely play a part into it as well. But yeah, this is the crazy first match. This is some high class one. Oh. Nope, can't get the kill there. Oh, I thought he was going to about to level up. Nope, he doesn't level up there either. Their leader is outside of the base though. But yeah, no, they're only down to 2 units. They got this random skeleton right here, and then they're a dark adept right here. But they're surrounded. This one looks like it's gonna. It was close, but it looks like it's. Oh, he gets the dark adept, gets a kill, but he's in the water, so that's not gonna help him. Yep, there he just gets shredded because he was in the water. And this guy looks like he's really close to level. The fighter's looking like he's really close to leveling up. Doing some damage there. They're making sure they're doing some ranged attacks to the necrophage. Don't want to get hit by his poison. But this is also the other part of the drakes. They're fast, so they can quickly move up and reinforce this push in on the. Oh, and he's holding the base, and there it is. This is definitely the end. He can't even get there, and he's got a Drake warrior sitting on it. Yeah, this is for sure going to be in favor of. And I will say that the resistances definitely played in a thing to help out the undead here. Using those resistances to just make those attacks damage do even less. But in the end, the alignment with the Saurian strategy end up winning in game 1. But they still have to win 2 more to get there. But it's the start. You know, it's the start. You got to start somewhere. All right, we're going to load up the next game. I would ask, I've got an alignments team owner in my chat right now. How are you feeling right now after 1 game? Do you think you've got this? Sure. That's the response. Sure. Okay, so it's the Loyalist versus the Dune Folk. This is the Loyal strategy, the new strategy. The new Spearman strategy, as I called it, that he came up with, the Frozen Ones leader came up with, which is plus 50% damage, plus 25% damage, and he chose to do minus 30% XP. He put a note. A redo of the original idea, with a few mermen thrown in because it is an island map. Also, less XP for more level ups. He hopes that their kills can help them heal the damage they end up doing. They are fairly squishy. I agree with that. Spearman is fairly squishy. He's got them leveling up the pikemen if they do end up leveling up. I do like that idea, especially since he's designing them to get kills. You might as well make them be able to level up with 1 kill sooner, you know? So I like that idea. Then we go to the alignment. The alignment here went plus 1 strike, plus 2 strike, minus 25% defense. So again, 3 strikes with 25% less defense, and then plus 20 mountains and hill defense. Alignment said, island maps always had a lot of mountains, so I hope I can use that to my advantage. And Dune Folk can recruit Naga later on. So yeah, that's true. Yep, that's true. You definitely cooked something for this Frozen Ones, because you, not once, but twice now, you got a perfectly predicted map. You got the 20% flat defense in the first game, and now you said mountains and hills for this one. And look at it, the whole center of this map is mountain hills. The only thing this guy needs to, the Frozen Ones, they need to push up this left side, stay away from these mountains. So we'll see how this plays out. I will say the Spearman strategy looks strong, but maybe it's not as strong as I once thought it was. We did see the shotgun strategy lose, so maybe it's not as strong as I thought it was initially. Hope his leader comes out, gets a kill, and the Spearman gets a kill there. Oh, he lives though. Can he get a kill in return? No, the other guy gets the kill. You should have let the one guy get the kill who was injured, but you know. Oh, that Spearman's taking damage. Oh, I see. Oh, all the Dune Folk P characters are moving to the mountain in the center. They're definitely going to be able. They're going to be hard to kill. He needs to. The Frozen Ones need to come up strong in this left side push for sure. But if they can't come up strong, this definitely does not look. That guy's attacking from a hill. That's hill's right outside the thing. That's going to help the alignment for sure. Oh. And the Dune Folk gets a kill there on the Loyalist. And then that Spearman's trying to... Nope, he falls too. This is not looking good at all for the Frozen Ones. They are already heals back. All their units are inside their base. This is not looking good at all. This one Dune... what was that? Apothecary, whatever? No, that's not an Apothecary. That's a Burner. A Dune Burner is just holding strong up here in the front. This is not looking good at all. They just cannot get kills or attacks, and those plus 3 strikes are just doing work. Look at that. He's going to burn that person. Yep, and he gets killed. He's now a Scorcher. This is not good at all for the Frozen Ones. They are surrounded. And, oh, yep, their leader is getting taken down. They only have 1 unit left besides their leader. This is definitely in favor of the Dune folk for the alignment. And there it is. There's the game. The alignment take game number 2. This is looking like a repeat of the last series. It has all come down to the last game. It has all come down to the very last game. The winner of this last game makes the playoffs. And I will say it couldn't have been an even crazier last game because both teams did the same thing. Basically, for the same exact thing for the last game. It's a weird mirror matchup. But it's funny how this worked out in this way. The winner makes playoffs, and they both go with a shotgun strategy. The shotgun strategy, but they both played a modified machine gun shotgun strategy. Well, let's read them. Frozen Ones. They did a shotgun strategy, and he's always been modifying his shotgun strategy. He went for the heavy damage shotgun strategy is what he was going for. Where he bought 2 fighters and then 4 thunders at the start. And then what he did was plus 50% damage, minus 25% health, minus 30% XP. So again, for the XP. And then plus 1 strike. So he's only got one extra strike, but the damage is doubled. So, you know, that's pretty. Let's see if that works. But on the flip, the alignment did plus 1 strike, plus 2 strike. So the classic shotgun strategy is plus 1 strike, 2 strike, and then it's where teams modify is that 3rd recruit bonus. And for this one, the alignment chose to go for a random weapon special. So we can see what these random weapons. We don't see it here in this first turn, but after this first turn, I believe we see them. Let me see if I can play out this round. We'll see these guys move out. Okay, so look, we can. Oh, I can't see them. Weird. That is weird. It only shows it if they're actively in play, but we'll see how this plays off. They're going for you put notes. Plan to get special weapon abilities that are useful and the regular thunder strategy. So you went for the thunder strategy, but you tried to make the thunder gun, the shotgun strategy, even stronger. I like that. I like that a lot. So we'll see how this works out. Yeah, you got. Oh, this guy right here. He's got a poison attack on his shotgun. What the? Pharaoh's curse on this one. Oh my word. Slows. That one slows. What are these shotguns? This is actually way cooler. This is a way cooler shotgun strategy. But he's getting a counter kill back. His fighters get a kill there. He's got a Thunderer in the middle. Oh, a fight from the mountains. This guy's got an Elves curse on his. The Thunderer, can he get the... Oh my word, the Thunderer gets killed. Oh no, the Thunderer's out. He gets a kill too. Oh, they got a battle of the footpads in the back. Oh my word, the Frozen Ones are completely surrounded, and he gets killed by a footpad. There it is. Oh my word, the alignment have done it. They have swept the Frozen Ones. I cannot believe it. And just like that, the shotgun, the purebred shotgun strategy pushes through, taking the alignment to the playoffs in a full 3-0 series sweep. I cannot believe what I just witnessed. That was crazy. That was amazing. That was awesome. This is some playoff level Wesnoth. Let's go. That was crazy. Congratulations to the alignment. That was crazy. How do you feel, alignment ambassador? In my chat right now, how do you feel? Oh my word. Let's see. This is 7-5. You joined the big bad boys. 7-5. Moving 6-6 to the Frozen Ones. Oh, such a crazy series. All the planning worked out. Yeah, your meticulous planning and strategy and testing the game. I know you were testing the game a lot as well. It all worked out to get you in the playoffs. And so our 4 playoff teams are Hungry Humphreys and the Team Terror versus the Big Bad Boys and the alignment of Moon and Sun. Those are our 4 teams. Also, funny random note: all 4 playoff teams all ended the season 7-5, which is kind of funny actually. They all ended 7-5. So, but yeah, that is the series. That was a fun. And now next week, get ready for some Battle for Wesnoth playoffs. Let's go.